newsroom. Yeah, all around.
Every say abnako ekodi enkunimono mabaha once and not twice. Me trust me bani asosi or leave PCB.
Yeah.
Abna mpacho wara na otimi ni Abraham. Why na adai
Alaji
Abraham na Ghanaians ya nipa baako. Yeah, we and the politics asa. Let's build a nation.
Sa. Honorable Ben, CJ, the time.
And Modromo Bonte Yote on that machine. But the allergic kind nuna me best medical car. In fact, it is not only Adom, but your other stations never have crash. And sometimes no, you see water is life. And I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Be bet to me is a CIS in so be any. Inti we are not saying say because others are doing it musumu, but the point is that at least if for nothing at all, I mean there are some stations be omunyi ntizemu but who could do another say open coffee and open milo. In fact mo munchen haya nyoko do we say open milo and open coffee and open tea. Oh me pain so.
Okay.
Honorable, this is one of the resolution.
Absolutely.
2025.
Absolutely. In fact, it's something we do. Yeah, resource persons.
But I am with
no, every year. But sometimes no. There be a missing so. Menkase.
What means okay?
There be the management.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Let's say let's say
Alaji tie na make
next week me bana se mo ahihye ne ma ha meka ko cancer management asometi na mo nsesa mo so ban
when say
2025 okay. New government aba
me Matthias every year no you select and resource persons no ebina yaye womo sa
enyanso yeso ene la ni de every
Alaji tina make
so you dey okay can sampa
Debbie
say say buy almost 10 years new
Debbie Alaji yeah we do it Alaji Amadu Sorogo well noted issues near noted why Matthias okay yensen komo no ase na pay nsema egu apno no doors the issue of special prosecutor versus honorable Kanofuriata and Nansen kra lawyer Ayikwe Otu they are betudra say special prosecutor I say on shada nye sure of charges are already tia honorable Kanofuriata and no da honoma say ye kan ho asem lawyer Kwame Adofo so aka say honorable Kanofuriata only grounds bi ayo betimi agina so dey sue special prosecutor. So the conversation, the first round basically is about the special prosecutor. Yeah, and they were declared former finance minister Honorable Ken Oforiatta as a fugitive. A minority has been speaking, and the opposition MPP party has also been speaking on this issue. Yemfa eno and share and komono ase na fe yiwia the wale semwa ifri honomo eba so honoma ya de ebeto so. Honorable Ben, I would want to start with you on this one.
Right. CJ my main share ya TFO ina nema TFO ina afisha pamisa afisha say min share media juma na ase and then first time 2025 mashase it's abani fully and my main chair large so it's almost like just about 14 days now I started Chiriano okay say 28 na shase into CJ So we feel Christmas now. Sound like a baby. Over to me, the Ashima Mai, and I be a large be invite here this time around. Say what about be mu here? If you be invite here, Sanla party.
Also, the end the nya there. Send fee. E dey na be. Na ntwia na mekumba kwa ma. TZ na ope. Wache. Tion zafi. Sakwara. Tion shinkafa. I don't have a problem at all. Iftar. Na ma bie na mu nyina maba. Iftar no ye wo Ramadan mu ne ba be kino. Na nwumre no.
Yes.
But so no can either will invite you.
No, iftar is very important.
Yeah, exactly.
When they get to the last 10 days there.
Exactly.
I mean, when I was a member of parliament, that's the time that I always do my iftar. And it's always a blessing.
Blessing.
And we'll pray to Allah, say,
no problem.
Few days that before a very Ramadan, grant us your heart's desire.
Sure.
CJ, but before I remember the issue of before I make the issue of Oforiata, special prosecutor, Nsem, and all those things, no. Government decided, say, or your friend is saying, issue be about abonting. The issue is say, or say, what short letter, they command the executive secretary of Lands Commission. Say all state lands are buying the whole country, or say processing be a ekoso ewo ho bibia eye ekoso in respect of lands which belongs to the state, no, are buying, say, Lands Commission to put a stop to it. CJ, I'm much concerned because you know that's my field. I'm much concerned because for the past 1 week, I've been going to Lands Commission. Mm-hmm. When you look at frustration that people are going through, and the revenue government is losing, you'll be surprised. Revenue are buying because now even if you want to do a search, government lander, they won't do it. It's common sense to ascertain whether the land belongs to government or it belongs to an individual. No, they won't do it. If are buying, your friend is saying Katamanton, Okainshi area, all those places are government lands. And these are people that are foreigners, that are some that are your friend is saying individuals are stores. If Obi call for deed of surrender and a renewal of surrender, and in the term of office, in the term of years now, about the man I also renew. Some are supposed to pay as much as 500 to 1 million cedis. They cannot pay.
Is this peculiar to this administration? And I never heard of that.
But that's the directive that the president gave to chief of staff to write. No, that's the result of it. So because of that, all these prime areas that go for rent, go for deed of surrender, go for all those things. No, Lands Commission is saying that we won't take that money because government says that we should not possess any government document, any government land. And and sometimes I get so worried about it because the people that claim say they are there to create jobs, they are coming to do this, are the same people today who are saying and Koso. You go to people who are, especially when you go to Lands Commission, they are departments. Those in charge of your friend is saying government lands secretariat issue side no. But there's no work for them to do. And government is losing revenue. Meanwhile, no, those who are giving the directive, no, where they live, majority of where they live is government lands. But they are living there. So how do you then get money to run the government that you want to? And I can tell you, when you are talking about institutions that Emma Abansika, Lands Commission is one of them.
But Honorable, don't you think, sir, as a new government, this measure is to help them, sanitize the space and then maybe moving on?
Sanitize which place? All in the name, say, when campaigning, people are looting land. What are you telling me, say, Obi, I want to store Okainshi for 45 years, for 50 years?
Yeah.
Are you telling me, say, they have to sanitize something there? Over 50 years, 99 years, your friend is saying rent. Your friend is saying lease. 99 years. Okotia every year.
Yeah.
You're supposed to pay your ground rent.
Yes.
It is a ground rent aso. Na say me kotia 200,000, 300,000. Me di koma baba say menje because even though you have lived in that land for over 30 years, 40 years, no, government says that we shouldn't touch any government land.
But do you see an attempt say aban person just answer sini free omo nsem na?
Aban end to me nji and then but on the idea mo be no account to me nji. Na the other mo be 30 years. But I'm saying say
what
that directive is making government lose revenue. Because I don't see the essence of this thing. To be honest with you. All in a name say when campaigning. Hey, we are saying people have looted government land, people have taken government land. Look, Master, I've been telling people, say, people should not be pushing people to the wall to be saying things, oh. Because there are some of them who are ministers, who are deputy ministers. This is we share war with them. We have their documents. So they shouldn't come and just be as if say they are holier than down.
You share war with them.
I will not come and sit here and pretend. Me, I have a land at your friend said Botiman. I bought it. I apply. And I mean
a government land.
A government land. I bought it.
It
doesn't matter how much I bought it.
I want to know.
It doesn't matter how much I bought it. I share war with ministers and deputy ministers in NDC administration.
Also money document.
Me guys money document. Me say I share war with them. So when you portray as if say, oh, a MP before paying a government lander.
No, but I have never heard it anywhere say.
You brought something. I will have to come and see yours.
CJ, let me let you understand what.
Let me understand because.
Yes, I'm concerned because Aban is in your anameboa. So Aban is even saying say. 6 March can obey or Jubilee House. Aban is saying, now you shouldn't travel first class, which I don't know, say, I started say travel, minister say travel first class, with the exception of the Minister for Foreign Affairs. So he doesn't have money. I agree. And the revenue Aban enya, and now kwa Aban benye sikano, Aban is sa kwano, all because of politics, inti. Because what is the essence of it? Then we should say so. And the DVL don't issue your friends a vehicle license any longer.
You think the government doesn't know what he's doing?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Sir. It's mere a political promise. To just achieve that political promise, no, let's do this. As a result of you punishing your own government, I'm feeling for the government too. I'm just feeling for them because they claim there's no money. They claim I'm not a finance minister. But you to force it. And Adam, I make us say me call me Jasi.
Okay.
But I'm concerned.
Okay.
And CJ, my sister also promised. And I think if I'm not mistaken, today might be the 10th or the 9th day because we are monitoring. My own sister and friend, a church member, meaning says so but she's very staunch Presbyterian. And a chorister at Emmanuel Presby when she was young. Linda Okuru, the Greater Accra Regional Minister. And I congratulate her. I see within 50 days. Obama Accra ati street light ye juma. Your friends traffic lights ye juma.
Yeah.
This is just a reminder to her. And I know by now, my regional secretary, Honorable Teofilo Tetechai, who I've seen says a right-hand person of your friends. And I know Tio passionate in Greater Accra there. I know he will assist her to deliver for which that one, because recently I've been seeing some pictures of him at engaging some chiefs with her or RCC. So I know for a fact that he's going to help our sister, because we are all dangbase. The benefit of Greater Accra is the benefit of all of us. So I'm just reminding her, say, time no air call. 50 days, no, some of us are counting, because it is something that it is so dear to the heart of all of us to see to it, say, Accra, I is shining. The traffic lights are working. So there will not be accidents, there will not be theft, people will not be stealing people because of why it's soon. I'm just reminding her on that. CJ.
Okay, before you go to the main topic,
I think that
it's only fair that I come in because
no problem, I like
seriously speaking, now imagine you say maybe I do it at least in January. We've just entered February, and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Government power is just 6 weeks, 1 month, 2 weeks, and you sweep president in. Or the certain things, Okoye manifesto no more, and your office or Baba, no 14 days, no 20, no 60 days, no 120 days, you know the buy. And now, so far, everything be because of baby. It is so tata everything, not even one. Masa, land. I'm shocked to say me I mean you come awa. Near Wakano, and in near Kosono, a bobra. It's completely at parallel. Masa, say a catcher will be say, so be occupied government lander. Nasa aban say, Tio, aban kasa transactions on government land must cease. Please, correct it. Aban kasa, government lands land commission closing it that way. And in Kabankas were closing land commission that way. Land commission staff are working. Searches are going, open search. You apply, you pay the requisite amount, they will do the search for you. It has nothing to do with the directive for our government. Government is saying,
but also Kasa based on experience.
Mpacho, Okasa and Maedi.
No, I mean, don't mean.
So bet me I will come out from. No, Okasa and Maedi. Some people can Ameba Maedi. Masa, me say, I can call Alaji Abbas now. Alaji Nuru now. I will make Lance Mpensenpensenmu. I was at Lance last week. 2 transfer business. Me wa masasi wa Ochebreku. Me koi, I'm not. Woman obia ho ya juma. Payments. No, there is, you see, I'm coming. Listen. No, you don't get the point. What is government land for? Government land if you want to go and do search, whether it is government land or private land, you do your search. The search results will come to indicate that this land is so and so, it is done so and so, last transaction so and so, everything. Me so I know a little bit about it because makom deep, well profession, but me makom deep. Masa, it has nothing to do with payment of revenue.
It has.
No, me pacho rent when your property, ground rent is due. Mm-hmm. And you are going to pay. You are telling me that if you go to the hotel, it's because. Please listen. No.
That's why I didn't want.
No, then that becomes a complete sabotage. It's a different thing altogether. It has nothing to do with the government. Directive.
So now it is what he has experienced.
Me see.
Experience So I think that it will only be proper.
No. I'm going to alert them.
Thank you.
As I talk to me, I'm going to file Kofi Boa.
Thank you.
I'm going to call the Lands Commission, the new one that has been appointed, and I'm going to call the lawyer there to find out next week. Oh, see you on in your account. Sunday. Don't worry.
Nobody has been appointed.
Don't worry.
But even the one there is even due for retirement. Even by next month, he is going on retirement.
It doesn't matter. You people, when you...
And Lands Commission says, secretary this. So there, you cannot bring somebody from outside. You can't bring anybody from outside.
Which law is your Wakasa?
Oh.
There's no law, Ekasa. It is just because when you need to say, when you be a one about that area, send a bit me a coso. But there's no law. HSA won't even go for being free baby. And nobody's telling you so because go for baby and free baby. Mo buy no be crana can 1 month man retirement. Mo yini free wo. Oh Masa, Mpacho, let's not go there. Let's not go back to
all the executive say all of them.
Let's make progress.
The one who was there was Olabinda Abi. Olabinda Abi was there till the time I saw.
I'm not talking specifically about lands. I'm telling you, say institutions say what Ghana does. So mobile power no. Obi owa na kan 1 month or come. I don't want to go and start mentioning names like you are saying. I'm not saying specifically about lands.
Okay, but
can say many just want to draw your attention. Say this is what is happening. It will be a surprise because government did not say that people who are already on government land should not continue to pay their
Alaji Mamimbisa, what does the government intend to cure with the directive, especially on government lands? What does the government want to do?
No, the issue is that there is the need to sanitize, that's the word I mean, sanitize government acquisition. Look, let me use my own place as an example. Me, Medina. So what's Amrahia Farms? You know about Amrahia Farms?
Yeah.
It's about 1,600 acres. Yeah. My protected land on my entire life. I've been an assembly member from 1988. I've been an MP up to today until the MPP came in. Do you know what has happened now? When the MPP came in, this one was public notice everywhere. They went into the land that Aceh shared the land, started me. I was approached that I should press this one so and I can have. I told them no, maybe protect the land no, for because farming. When say me farming, ya bejuma. Many chong. And the way I was it almost started to produce ice cream. I don't know whether I've ever gone to buy their yogurt and what have you. So beautiful. And I don't think the government like him protecting. Medina and Casalansa me protecting in a MPP time. They've sold them. I'm not saying say una ukotoye. But I'm telling you, say, people have started complaining. Chiefs have started complaining. The government said, Lance, why is it say this guy who brought back the land and said, look, he bought it, MPP offered him. But I think say price na toma no price no sa untimi nkoto sa asase no na ento se ma ntimi pacho asase ni mempemo sa mfama de. What about that one? And we need to go in and know what is happening. Everybody, Ghanaians are complaining, unless of course was Swansea. Aside the Sankro for Tom government land, Tom property at prices. Nobody saying the government shouldn't sell their properties. No. So if you say NDC people, some of their ministers, me, I don't care. I don't care. If it is wrong for you to own, it is wrong for NDC minister to own. Me must make no. But nobody says that you can't buy government property. Nobody has said that. But say government property, land here $2 million. Nyako Toma will be 100,000 Ghana cedis. Now Triagia, you must know. Say there is a price to pay one day. And yes, Ade Intinia started Ora. Do you know the number of cases related to land? He didn't go there. People have brought it, including MPP, big people, to the point they say your people started accusing their own MPP. Say, "Ade mu mutrimo di, yanumu na ya MPP, ade na mu leaky information, and they come aura." Why? So it is not against anybody. It is for the betterment of Ghana. At the end of the day, you have no the hunimua or song. But if people use that, now woman responsibility also through receive mean money a year on behalf of government. That's what we receive. That is a complete sabotage. It's a different ball game. Government did not order say State House. Government can say will be year and so lease now kwakotia menkotia property rate menkotia ground rate menkotia. Nobody, you go and pay and the people will take it.
Alaji.
So please,
I think that you need to do the follow up.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yes, I'll follow up.
Just 1 minute.
Oh, Honorable, I wanted us to make progress.
You will make progress. The letter that Julius Zebra wrote or say they should put a stop to your friend is saying regularization, your friend possessing of all
Can
government.
you get that letter?
I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up.
All government lands.
He said what?
Till further notice.
Exactly. I didn't say lands which have already been occupied. They shouldn't go and pay their rent.
So it is good that you are saying, sir.
But the letter is seven.
It is good you are saying that, or say.
He never said.
Old ones encounter. And I'm telling you, sir, I am telling you today that when you go to Lands Commission today, Obi Kwakoye stamp duty, no government land so. Lands Commission is saying we are not receiving it because there's an embargo that we should not process government land.
Yeah, that is a complete process. We should
CJ.
not process.
CJ.
Have you seen the letter?
I'm getting it.
Kindly read.
No.
Read.
So whilst he's looking for it, CJ.
Yeah.
I have documents 10-15 years ago. Me processing BIA. Me register. I have now decided to register. So I have a lot of people.
15,
I know.
20,
yes.
Correct.
Oh yes. I'm just giving you an example. People have lands omu register. So if I felt say at this time I want to go and register my land, and you are telling me say they should not receive it because a government land. Meanwhile, this document was not given to me just 2 days ago or 3 days ago.
But why is it that you did not register it for 10 years? for 10 years.
It doesn't matter.
After a year, we have
It
matters.
does not matter.
Oh.
Look, so if I'm not even in the country, Alaji, are you telling me that all your land that were title in
No, master.
No, let me tell you. Until recently, that people started having the mindset of registering their land when we have so much land litigations. CJ, share, mami can't be chill. People even thought say first no, ubeye uko register our land. Now yema yellow card that is the end. Meanwhile, yellow card no, it is nothing. Yellow card no is like going to the hospital and giving you a card, and the card is yellow. When I was working at Lands Commission, at land title, you can pull a file from the records. Nipana aye registration wajai 20-30 years and no. So you ask us, Nipana da because he or she thinks that he has been given a yellow card no. If you say no. The ignorance of some of these things.
We are talking about government land.
You are saying, say, CJ. Who beside me say, I didn't say for so many independent already say, and I'm giving you examples.
Honorable Eben, I am interested in the issues that you've raised,
yes,
especially regarding revenue, Lucy, and I think that is the most important. That is the most important.
Even Upa and you can make me know a Lands Commission. And even look for somebody who is holding a government land document, so by stamp duty, and see if they will receive it. They will not. And that's what I'm talking about, sir. Government is losing revenue on that. So as a matter of urgency, government to see to it, say, the right thing that the Omo person is being done.
All right.
So that they can get the revenue.
All right.
As you said, Amako Fibua is my senior. I respect him so much. These are some of the people that listen. For some of the ministers that you have today, Aruna, Muntaka, Ahmed Ibrahim. These are people that they listen because you see on the way our friend is saying our Lands Commission. In Parliament. So for that one there, that is it. Then secondly, they are about the issue of
the former finance minister and the special prosecutor. Yes.
CJ, this much I do about nothing. To be honest and sincere with you. This much ado about nothing. Maybe he thinks that is Kisejabe thinks that he will be changed. So let me do something. Look, what was the essence of that your friend's institution? Your friend in the office on
to investigate and to prosecute. I mean, these are the two.
Fine. So how many people and are investigating, and how many people were prosecuted? Since he was given the appointment, he only come and make noise and be singing and be doing press conference. Look, we have spent so much money in that office than he has given to the country. We have spent so much money on him personally and his office than what he has brought to government. Which for me, I think say, also investigate Obi. Nipa no atwira amao say why you inviting Nipa no Nipa ne so me lawyers atwira amao say o aseme see ya mehwe no CJ eni ho ya try ba multimedia kwesi chum say o CJ eni ho say ni na CJ ekom so CJ ebe atwira exams nyame adoma obewie ending of February, so by first week of March there CJ be free. So when CJ is free, mema naba. Is Bibi Bonnie? CJ, Bibi Bonnie. So if the person says that my client that you are looking for is not well, at the moment, no, always hospital way. Yeah, channel. Nyami aduma by March. I can't now hina do March. By March, no, you can get the person. You just run to go and do press conference and just be saying all manner of things. Look, now I listened to one of your sister station, one of your colleague, Nanaya Okese. Also, save Ghana football. They wrote a letter to him about what is going on at GFA. Even acknowledgement, abomu. Look, what I said Anado, what I said Baumiao, what I said Kenoforatao, whoever in 8 years of Nanado's administration, the NDC fell say why bokrono and now why nyama bia enye na de ni kojira mra so a I support it 100%. But I'm saying say when we are doing it we should do it according to law. Look, there's nobody in this country who is above the law. Obi aniho. So if you first say Kenoforiata, you brought about 5 issues, and when I listen to those 5 issues, I laugh. GRA issue cover by dabene by Cathedral dabene by. So, what prevented him previously
from investigating?
Exactly. What prevented him? Me see, he himself and the office, they are liability to the state. He himself and the office is a liability to the state. I'm telling you, absolutely, what bought my car completely, and he himself should be charged woefully costing financial loss to the state.
The special prosecutor.
I'm telling you, because that's why I actually said that Ben what say Nyawaye. In fact, I listened to I don't know whether it's the director of communication, whether it's on the PRO, and one of the sisters, and I was like, are these people serious of what they are doing there? Are they serious?
Now, we say Obaye then why he investigated the Airbus scandal,
and what happened? I didn't know Bekai.
And you know that
no, I didn't know Bekai. I didn't know Bekai. I didn't know Bekai Airbus no. I didn't know Bekai.
Na then now expect Obeka.
No, so no CJ. Obaye no, or say Mama, in a way no, say current president is the Ghana is the official one. Is that not what he said? Is that not what he said, CJ? In a way, now when he bribe via. At the end of the day, what was the end result of it? What was the end result of it? How many investigations do I hear? The last time when I listened to the guy, he said they have done a lot of investigation. And I asked myself, what has been the results? Because I'm expecting, say, I say a friend is saying, I listened to one of their committee members. So see, they were just a receiving committee. They were just receiving.
Yes.
They were
complaint. Yes.
They were just receiving complaint. Until me buy I don't see. Hey, Okuyeto, Asasibia Alaji Sorogo ko my here 55 acres. No watchro. Alaji Sorogo 55 acres are my here. And no.
Please give them some kind of wisdom. A black because will be better transit. Will be a 55 no try no.
That's what he said.
Please.
I said they are receiving complaints.
Let's be very let's be
I don't understand though.
I mean that is the mandate of oral to receive
just
complaints.
To receive complaints.
Yes.
And I'm saying, sir, he just if I come to I like
because I don't know.
Are they to investigate?
Of course, they receive complaints. They do so. Then what was the essence of visiting all the sites?
Kaka Magana.
Some. Must say, who say receive complaint? Do they need to move out? Look at the number of baby and Crofo choir with the entire team. Some of them cry with pressmen. No mucha, non Crofo baby bupuagu. So you receive complaint, you just sit in your office. And then
the Attorney General, that's what.
One receive a Reno man who said, was this in 2,470 something. But we should be brave Hokrana and for so pianiso. But no more says substantive, you know. Woman didn't know come away. Attorney General, because they are not to prosecute.
But you just said they can prosecute.
No, did I say they can? You see, they investigate. Please, don't misquote me. See, they investigate. They don't only sit down. No about me to me office, a black white in office. To say no, okay. So we go at 55 acres of land. No, okay, so I go bye bye. That is it. Please don't reduce. Wow, look at this. Yes, sir. We're from MPO.
No, I'm quoting. No, Alaji, I am quoting from a committee member.
No, who said that?
Domerugo, or not even saying
Domelevo.
Or say, we are just a receiving committee, but we are not to investigate it.
No, he didn't use
the word. Please. Alaji.
They are not to prosecute.
Fine. So he said they are just a receiving committee. No, so he said they are just a receiving. But you hear him saying that they can't prosecute.
No, I don't just hear a mandate, no. Or man Kasaba.
Okay.
Was we investigate people brought and that's what I saw come by down over 2,000.
Alaji.
And Crawford, who crown
Alaji.
They are on no tie, they are no kind near meeting and me maker. Say Omu Ejumani said they received. And I may say.
Okay, so I am reading from three news. Oral's mandate is evidence gathering, not parallel prosecution. Ablakwa clarifies that Mohammed's oral team will focus on gathering evidence of corruption, not acting as prosecutors or duplicating existing state institutions. So that is it.
They gather. How do you gather evidence near you? If you don't investigate to know, who's say?
Okay.
So
Alaji, you are there to gather information. So you'll be there, and I will come and say, Alaji, I want 20 acres of land. I want here. You don't verify it. You don't check it. You don't even have a proof to say that I'm passe. This is a document to show that Alaji have this document.
No, but Honorable, you know that he who alleges must prove.
Exactly. So if I am coming to allege, I have to prove it by document.
No, but
not by mouth.
No, maybe. But don't paint the picture as if they just sit and then receive the complaint.
And I'm telling you, sir, there are people that we went there without any document to prove.
Who? What's your body, Pabako?
That's all. No convention. So on the source of information. And you expect this to be a member of the
No.
You see, people went there and be mentioning names of people, all because what and Obiaka. So as I see where they look, when you go to, my name is Udin as a sema on. Uko Fielder. Ubet natural. I like assassin. We are assassin. We are Madame Fubi or say me in conform me pay my life from say me no very close. People who claim to be landgas. Because when you go to the site, they will show you everybody's land and that place. The son I'm assuming me toa. Obeka will be so we are assassin. So you cannot just jump into conclusion by saying, so far as my name, this person's name has been mentioned, say, oh, assassin, waha. So when you end up, this is a very public document, and I'm a boy. So if it turn out, say the information you have received about CJ, say CJ own lands here. Now question CJ near assassin waha. What happens? You come and stretch it from it.
Exactly. I mean,
so that is why I'm saying, say, then the work that they were mandated to do is shoddy work. In the sense that you need to do investigation before coming to conclusion, say, this person own a land. You cannot just say, so far as somebody have come and tell me, that's the end of it. It might be, say, I have issue with Alaji. Alaji raised the issue about the friend saying, I'm on here land. Look, when the committee was set, I was part of it. I know what, look, before even they will leave office, if Alaji don't know, President Mills' time, then he has promised the chiefs there of releasing portion of the land to the chiefs. And that's one major point. That's why me, honestly, I'm always in support of government taking most of these lands. Because, and I blame my own people. I blame my own Ghana people. Honestly. And I always, when we meet the chiefs, I always tell them, so all the problems we are having in Greater Accra, I put it at the doorsteps of the guards themselves and the Dangbes themselves.
Why?
Why? Because you go to a place, a small village, you have about 5 or 6 chiefs. As I'm speaking with you today, even in Greater Accra government, there's an issue. There's an issue. As where see na me government, I guess that me. Where see say. So if government is releasing land, who would the government release the lands to?
Me that say, yemfa sa asembisa no yemfa ensi ho. Old Mutual na ebo chidom say opa somdwe abrabo yim na odwene wo ma adesua ho opese abusua no etumpon a Old Mutual there sanya main ena yedi edijuma. So whether it's making sure that your child's education is taken care of when you are no more, ensuring lives or savings to start a business. Who pesca dia share jumasia Old Mutual and mouse amwano enyina. Antony Old Mutual entering como 030 7600 030700600 and also call oldmutual.com na fi kojimu enchemu nyame adoma ochina and Mpensenpensenmu 150th anniversary official logo unveiling no ebaso enti shenenso enumere 5:45 ewo Ecobank Ghana PLC head office auditorium hwa na yaton safre akasafo bebre entibra na bekaye ho Mpensenpenmu come celebrate 150 years of secondary education in Ghana kwabotwe dwen hwekan alaji amembra hoy
menuya unim oka about
yes
OSP Nsem and the finance minister nekaka
yeah
menuya sebe preduasa se yenya yakwa afu mu da no se okodo na bia wadua bru na woje ho ban unim se ukotwitwa ben no ewira na wanya waya bi no age ban no waja tokro nketenkete no usum fidie kuntun udi kuntun no ma ode waye se no asum waye ne kon se etimi ya krante etimi yi kusie but entimi yi otwe entimi yi wansane entimi yi adoa because e wo fom me question mi bisa ne se orao OSPO wanwanyo wo wadi bone no ene edi wachi and the sound say we so na say we need problem why do you have even to go against fani say omu ye omu hwehwem nsoa wo yi nsoa say onim nsoa na edi tu nsuo mu yi na no because odi kotu nsuo no ma apatran kwa na wo pe ana control kwa na wo pe ana adwene kwa na wo pe ana enam bia behyem bia wonsaka enam bia behyem bia
edanso mun kwa de
thank you antino anya wasem must say first and foremost why not the office of the special prosecutor MPP
nanado
MPP boa
yes
omuti ya ne botam be na woni ni mo de tie so oba be attack
yes
corruption
yes
proye kankan me pacho when the be first matinamidu at the end of the day no na Akufo-Addo was president or tin OSP no at the end matinamidu ka che na Akufo-Addo was na Akufo-Addo the most corrupt person I won who be the Ghana was why corruption no premre ni maame and wo nkwadaa no asai because sabi akukọ nkrokro at the end of the day no also ntimi nya adwuma ni biom because na Akufo-Addo person nya no ntimi nye and na Akufo-Addo oja adwuma no hey nsem bibre bai na nim se ana me ne atie nim se office ni hia adentina lasa Akufo another person kisi ajaben esan ba say hey beto aso be adwuma no at the end of the day no kisi ajaben dia no kan oba ni first statements anu o make was na adu enyo bia obe fight corruption wonyo bia wo vim so obe fight corruption na adwuma mu ho mpo no ade a woso wonya niama woso wonya de adwuma no kura na adoma no akatua kura mu ntuoboka pamno otwa no yanyina anim wa mbon pawa no but okobuya so osisen ankwa no ma obetumi abonwo no
ye ni ametumi
ye ni obetumi ne mra so a no okọ also ntimi because hey na Akufo-Addo ni ketase na na ma all this time no OSP no office o satam na Akufo-Addo na ada na wangunu o be ka say a waste of time ye in charge no office no nya bia causing financial loss and yes Akufo-Addo na o say ke charge no can of that no say charge because na wo mutua papa nika millions e di ko no office ro ya mo masa pam no twa na akosi ye nyina nim say law and I'm happy say me nua kuma say nobody is above the law and I'm happy nobody who also ye hwan ye nyina tie nyina no say law ne che nya che yen e simple and straightforward amra no odi ato o se bra me ayami ya say a former finance minister ye be declare fugitive because ye dim bia krona nkasa kura no ama agu ye ho fin but the bottom line is say ye den e basa ekofa hin e basa pam no otwa no ni nyina ne se macho masa yesi wa ye 1 2 3 4 unyare nam paso asebe oxygen si uso No. Never. Masa yenyina so yenim ne koso Ghana. Wonyare nampam a oxygen si so.
Say the name I dampa so.
Waya.
Say the name Tamako.
Oh, na nti chese ono de ni nti no. No, if you are telling me say because said the name you declare is area no we dwane no ma. Nti na No, you shouldn't have asked that question.
No, but
because any relationship whatsoever.
No, she also said she is sick.
Master, are we discussing about
No.
So I'm shocked.
Just asking you a question.
No.
I think it was just a question he was asking. But me must say, when the special prosecutor was investigating this Airbus scandal, according to him, he had to travel to the United Kingdom to interview Omampeni, was it the brother? Bibi Mahama. Yes. So if he was able to travel to the UK to interview Obia, why can't he do same?
Completely different ball games.
Really?
Omampeni brother no, or you British, or Tiwani Krum ni Honwati, were resident or one young minister will free Ghana or far play and Kobasadi play Naba. But they are two different things altogether. And it is in his own interest. I can't mean Kwana Minimsa, did not accuse me in Minyabia. Papa, you two when you accuse no Sonia. And what Yari said over for play Naba, Maba, Bisami. 1, 2, 3 for Mary, 1 week, and 3 days, 2 days. I'm going back to one. I didn't, and yes, I read the una stretch as so. O kwaba wo didi wo dware wo sa wo TV
Alaji metie lawyer Ayikwe Otu, and he feels that the special prosecutor is doing a shoddy work because he feels he wants to get information from Honorable Kanofuriata, not the Ejinaso, because if the special prosecutor indeed has any case against Honorable Kanofuriata, he should do his investigations, gather his facts, and charge him to court. Na court no invite no.
Masa, minya investigator, minya adwuma o OSP office, minya lawyer. Ba ne mi nim say common sense ne mi nyina nim say mi soro gwa mi tiwei. So what accuse me ne say medi boni we nim say mi ndi ya. Wudi me. Station ha kama bo wura asisi ya. Bisa kan Japan. Mi wo mi fie no mo wo o man na family discuss me. Ade amenya ye. Mi constituency was hey papa ya maboni di ma hwia within 10 minutes. Imagine how me wuram straight. One was say oh yeah twa asan enim say senator enim say senator aye in your own interest a whole finance minister finance minister of Ghana awatena so 7 years enya easy and this year keka ho nsem na say office nsem keka nya correct masa obetimi ada MPP ada ndi no mkofa kofikum ada 2 ambulance me ba so ma me vote 11 one vote per non fa make una yam pass 11 no ambulance yes I no mkae wom so da ambulance want me anwura the chamber but wom kan so aba be vote enti no pass 11 why because it ayade bi ehia wom na say wo kan of forget and some amanfo kikan nyina efa wo hu sen na anya say bia masa wa anya say bia wan kire ne enti ohwehwe no oye niama num 1 2 3 4 5 wasi niama we affect to enti brabe ya no enti wa ba no wo say cathedral no affect me ahina affect me wona authorize si interest kase muka se munyu so abansika emfanya cathedral no na adentina mokoya no scanner and parliament efa hin munya se sika ni free hin. These are questions you have every right to answer when you boni we no answer entina masa me ayami ya say yeah declaring a fugitive but I think it's not late. He can still come and answer. Nana Akufo-Addo must impress upon him. Say no crepa say there is nothing. I don't see the problem. But Pamno Chano, the office of the special prosecutor, onye na juma ye so office say juma na o ya no. Onye resources ni support to obetimi ajai. But the reason why me no bisa say cases ni started that adentin wanye. Yeah, me wura down to find out identity that the cases no anye. The political atmosphere was not conducive. He couldn't ontimi nye sanana Akufo-Addo the president ontimi nye chena. How? What's that is say mami Mami Abna
Dapa.
Eventually, do you know how one force on say on Saturday tennis canamano. And then a man got to you say, oh no, well, obey me, numbers one wako. No, ye be a ban one. Masa, we have his one in court to Kokuye. We have said lawyers a ban so. And you know, I as simple as what we say no, when ya government the place is open. Obian Kohan, Odia, what you know lawyer for an MPPO, and so on you, me, I don't care. Yawajuma. And you know, you can't fault him inside the engine that I want yet. And some people are miss or Yama Blanca, I could afford to me, but they say me. Because that time, no, me, I mean, your support. Only the Etranica.
Okay, Alaji.
Saying, but if I don't think, sir, CJ, then I don't think he will do anything. Because if today, people in Mohammed's administration have been accused of something.
You think he will have that will to?
That's what, from what Alaji is saying, he will not have that will to investigate them. Master. Because their party is in government.
No.
Government is
I didn't say their party. I never said it's a party.
No, say.
Me see when your party, womuti asmasi, oh my money freedom so you
no, Alaji.
It's still the party.
You say
when you're president, when you're tolerant.
Because the political will at that time
was not there.
And I'm saying, sir,
no, it is
today,
there. It is
today,
there.
if somebody in Mohammed's government, can Kisia Jabeng deal with the person?
Fayano. And Sana Dukisia Jabeng. All the ministers were more warning what two was a here. Microphone Momudos. What would the animal? Ya two warning.
Okay.
Uncle Claire will be a what two warning.
Exactly. The master is a muckley.
Now the one thing in the one thing in the
Alaji, me say better touch on the Wale
case
issues, you know. And I pay many regional minister Kasai, and he was expressing worry. He's been attacked, and I think Saturday in the crowd, so you question bus. Wale Honoma Manipa Bay, we are told 7 or 9 crown on my family.
I don't for power because me free boku, but I can assure you say. Me call boku ache. First nanka every year your various festivals are here. Adebako who said Boku was the richest border town in Ghana and the most interesting border town in Ghana because one town with 2 foreign countries, Sankansi Togo and then B2 Burkina. And Tinomo 2 one municipality but 2 entries into Togo and into Burkina. It was so interesting. Problem in you know, me call history because I'm not interested. Me didn't say whatever that we can do na peace in some back. And opaya my sister. My sister Boku was Alaji Michedem. Memuna. Ofrema no paya was Alaji Michedem ba me huye. I am safe. And to don't worry, I'm safe. Bompaya my. Nam so memuna dear ne memuna Boku. Look at the time of frame. Anopaya. Nam so be ye. Masa. Problem ni nyina ni say. Yeah, the chieftaincy a better politics. I didn't send me brave. May they right away go because Sir Mampurusi and Kusasi they've lived together. And yet then afraid the Abba Ben Yamsa. The American say His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama promises oba obey biara na peace and returning to those areas. And I mean, Chadi, Wakwako Kasachre, Otumfo, Osetutu, Wajetum, Wane prominent chiefs Akasa, Saokaya, and more about power nano within the shortest possible, I think it's less than 2 weeks or 2. One of the first areas of East Boku. Wako Kranaman for now, why Yamanyama say, now I feel no about was I will go. Me person me prove say we need peace. Or no, or Hinako Kasa. Ufriwo anu okọ na yiri one Mampurusi for Hinako Kasa. Wakasa chiro na empenin for no level no nti ase ye adwuma. But wo ko down wan kwada no hwe obi a yabo ne punum obi epono na yakum no ne ba 9 months ne ashutu no abonten ne yakunu ne ba 9 years ne yakunu pai obi say ama kro no ne kro minimum ne wo ha me wa hanzo se ntimi hia. I didn't know say basa me careful no me de ba wale no. I didn't want the case to spread through boku a enabedu wale because wale ni boku no mo share aside one me chono. There are several other towns. Enti ye den na ene because you say wale mampusi for town na boku eye kusasi na adenia between kusasi and mampusi no se wo de car free akrepa it means stop car no near body to the point is a man for started to exchange omodeni me say wo shame no bisa me a meka say me de kwaku asare because stop bus na ya bisa mudin wutiri nya na wo Ghana card ni enya Ghana card na wudini no this tribe or that tribe where we do it for my no yekun ya she buses. Why should this happen? Military no so do am call no so no military no so no ya they are being accused ebisa military na say ebisa say enti no ayanyama you can use force one kasa to resolve the problem. We have to use diplomacy, understanding. Amoma who say mukum muhua ade na mpenya. We all need peace. Enti ayamide say his excellency akase John Daman mama akase konkro bi obefaso na peace are returning to both Boku and surrounding areas. Enya dia eboye na otumfo nso ahyebo. So I starting adwuma dada na ni mani mu haya ebeye. Sa ukaya dagbon it was even more serious. Yendi aye kikikikiki nkrofo kumwa kranya easy. But nyame chade ahemfo nyina ba together. Ahemfo penifo ba together amukoye. And there is peace. Obi mobi tio obi nti obi they are all living together. I hope and know say inshallah Boku peace will return and Chibia peace beba. But I'm appealing to all my brothers, Kusasis, Mampusis, Moses, Busanges, Wanwai, Fulanis, Yenyinara, the Bombers, Yehoyinara, we are one people. Ye embrace ye to send ye near Hoda Dana, and ne Boku Bako a ghost town, Bank Biani Ho, Mobama, or Piatu, na Kronidao. I don't think it's the best. Intine nyina mfa mpaebo na nkramofo asorefo obiazum mfa mpaebo. Ba obo mpaye ni sedai na nipa na oye no so ono an determine so jaya enye ye. But I'm appealing to all of them. Say obi efum ekumu a yemfum enya.
Medase Alaji. Honorable
CJ. It's difficult. Extremely difficult. But I think, sir, enye otumfo any the eminent chiefs no, and on to me, I resolve the problem in Boku and its environs. But rather, it's the likes of Alaji Sorugo, it's the likes of Mahama Yariga, it's the likes of Muntaka, Aruna Idrisu. Then those in the MPP side.
You mean the known indigents are?
Indigents.
Yeah.
Yeah, the people that I believe strongly, the people will listen to them. Because, CJ, look at the narration Alaji is giving. A bus who stopped, asked of your name. If you're not from our tribe, that is the end of you. Why should it be so? And you see, Alaji can be, I agree with him perfectly. Sir, yeah, the politics, any ahinsem, we are, that's the end result of it.
Yeah.
When we MPP for, when we NDC for. And I remember Obe Kaipa, Abudu and Andani.
Yeah.
Oh, when we NDC gates, when we MPP gates, and you see, I agree perfectly with Alaji. We are, the politicians are part of it. So if because these people are NDC, they will side with the NDC people. The prominent politicians.
Yeah.
And then the prominent politicians of the MPP too will also go on the side of the MPP. How can we get solution to it? So they will see itself and they say Kuampa. This one, I'm appealing to all these prominent people, including President John Mahama and Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. I believe, sir, the committee that John Mahama has formed, he himself and Bawumia should be part of the committee. Then, the prominent people ministers, former deputy ministers, former members of parliament from all these areas should also come together. I saw on one of the MPs from the northern region, the status, and it speaks to me. That's how I understand it. Visiting some members of parliament who has been given ministerial position, who are from the north, and look at the group Omukoye na. Ubewon said that means they are from those enclaves, no, paying homage to their colleague that has been what, giving a ministerial position. Congratulating, no, But I saw it. One of them MPs I met me on Sunday status. I made the bachelor.
Yeah, I
was so happy about it, and I believe the same thing should be done. And I believe one person who can do this is Aruna Idrisu. Because Aruna have some respect from both sides of the political device in parliament. And even outside parliament to the large extent. Alaji Sorogo, me before me call parliament, I'm at how straight it is.
Yeah.
How he will say the thing just as it is.
And how passionate he is.
And sadly.
Yes.
So me, our appeal to him, not only the politicians. This Stanbic Bank, Pape, and man running bit man farmer.
Yeah.
All these people. They ever see in chambers.
Yeah.
Let's bring all these people. Let's appeal to, because CJ,
and I pay minute driver no kuta bus no no interview and as if say as a war movie be
you see
and honorary actually me. So
I'm appeal. You see,
this is happening here in Ghana.
CJ, let me be show. In 2012, no 2009, when NDC won. Miami constituency high it happens there. 2016, table 10 years no, it happens because yes, you are buying aba. So even if you are trading, Mumfree and Amuko baby fufro, and then Udu Mochi Road, she will let their scrap dealers be oho. That's the reason why they relocate to that place, because there's a change of government from NDC to MPP. So because they are MP, the NDC, they have to go and find a place to do their trading. Why should it be so? CJ, I want to use this medium to appeal to my brothers and sisters in the north, and to appeal to the members of parliament coming from the north from both sides. Appeal to ministers and deputy ministers, CEOs, and other prominent people from the northern region. They have nowhere apart from their hometown. Boko, Wale, Yendi, those areas. No, that is where they have. They cannot come and compete with me at Ningo Pampram. That's not where they are coming from. I like it here. On to me, me pray who your friends in Ningo Pampram. Because we need him free ho. Your friend in Nate, your friend in Sorogo. So he will go to what? Boko. So I want to appeal to them. They should let us come together. You see, sometimes, you see Ghana one, you go to a sense, CJ, it will be extremely difficult. Say Obehu say, until recently, and you put a political advice. When I see the Ketia was advising the NDC in Bane say more Mumfa MPP and Memano and Chimpra. No bad advice, so but
it was a joke.
It was, but
NDC. I mean, what be our NDC part paying now? But worry more bar.
And send there war.
And you know,
yeah.
Send no coming. Na coming person be bow fear is a man Bible or how I read that. But CJ, we married ourselves.
Yeah.
Whether a Muslim, whether a Christian, whether a friend is saying, it doesn't matter. Look, let me tell you this story. Me mama in a cancer story they share me. Or say, my grandmother, CJ, or friend or 10. Or friend in money in a could be my friend in Manosuno and Mema 5 and Ma 5. Or say both a man money in Ma. Mpensenpensenmu bibia wo ho a se bi obeware obi from the Volta region obeware angonani ompe but today ena me look say omudo so kra che infantifo ne nkranfo ne ye friend send ebushani mu because you cannot prevent somebody from getting what he or she wants. If I say me peno because I've seen some quality in her, me wife ya chimney. And I always tell people say me a chimney.
And then no contact me.
Yes, me wife of your friend is all down. Yes, I feel that. I'm a village here, you know. Say me cockroach on no crap on no free home no. Me cockroach on no free home.
Interesting. Oh, sir.
Oh, so I mean, in fact, me you know the interesting thing. Only do work.
Very well.
My wife, the work the chiba me wife, mommy. One mother, one father.
Anyway.
So it is not the matter of your friend is saying we free how we mess and Alaji. This one there, you can start smallly from Greater Accra with some of the people and let's see what we can do.
Alaji,
just 1 second. MPs no woman play a good role because I'm reading about the Walwale MP no what he wrote no and what. So on TSS say curfew. Now then because there was a time where Boku Omatina curfew so several years because I want another trouble spot on war. And in there some Kwadani say yeah find a way out to ube appeal it to Kwadano. Say mama yanko ye bibi no problem no free baby one maha. But so now press conference. I can say on TSS say government no war impose you ho na say yimu and a government ni political mwayen ni nyina ka obi ana ma adene nkono ntimi panicho we MPP nkwantimi resolve MPP NDC nkwantimi resolve to say all can ahimfofo nkwantimi just here nyina but together
Alaji me ma wakwanya because of nkomono ya twetwe no na mukasa mu talk to your people obi ha otie ha talk to them
well simple and straightforward every year bia so wo bokwa na ohunu budiele musanga fonso bayo mu de ye bakwo ma boku ye ma ekunkum nwane ntwe sa 1 week ne ye celebration obi anya bibi nkwada ne nya adwuma boku was so lively aye den na because of something small ahini enti abanisa
Alaji kan mukase
nya obi anati anya obi anati
but kakra no ombeti
ma bisi mam tolame duna a force in ko am sorry to mam gomini nyama nyam simbe bokwa chemba be akraka chemba be kumasi nyam fa chelgrama ya kusa so ya mampru so ya busan so ya mosfo tun fa ya buma yimere mali surin just wonam never kubo timte konwa ntinyo nwa zaka ntisam nwa bum kasumaye fa chetin ya bum sendantunno it's sometime ligri bilfu be dekin jesel kama jesel paba mbanget sena male te vrima you know sensing na zabataba ndigi burawo nti wanwa ntukunywa tuwa ya kusa nwa ya mampruga nwa ya moa nwa ya busa ngafa echera yai tunfa na mbosa wonam nyamfa sanchin puzugo malam namma bosi wonam taki alqurana kumi mboso wonam tunam wa wasonge tinwa fa so tani na so wancha tun sokwa ti so tani yi to wallahi wa ya nyande Ghana bedwoto te dar fa sanka boko ya walwal ya boy aba tunme ya nibwa tunme fueme mali suri njes wona tun fa wanita ba in yaftaba ti bini ya mwana runa ya farila beuka farile bokna ba mpusri nyam haluso mpose neba fa nyam fa mali suri toton fa la yimre unna kun suri unna malin kuru na nam sabsin yisa kum sore te tong alse maligoma to goma fa zemse salamu alaikum